Welcome to my YouTube channel, Breakout Forex Trading. So on my YouTube channel here, I'll be sharing with you guys how to approach the market like an investor. So how to trade the forex like a professional. I'll be sharing with you guys my entry, my exit, my take profits, my thought process, how I manage my trade, and also be giving updates on what is going on with me. Just to give you an intro about me, I started trading the forex markets exactly 7 years ago. I started trading September 2017 to be precise, and if I check correctly, today is September 2024, so exactly 7 years. So I believe that whatever I share with you guys is out of experience. So I will encourage you guys to follow along, like, subscribe, share, turn on the post notification bell so whenever I upload a trade or upload anything, you'll be one of the first few to know about it. So guys, let's start. Starting out, I'm going to name this episode Forex Focus. So it will be like an update, just like a follow-up on what my trades are. So anytime I come on here to analyze the market, to give you an update, I'll be naming it Forex Focus. So this is the first episode of my Forex Focus journey with you guys. Now let's go to the business of the day, that is Forex analysis. Presently I'm on a trade. I'm on GBPAUD trade. So I'm going to share you exactly what I saw, exactly how I entered this trade, and how I'll be managing the trade. So as a forex trader, based on my own experience or my knowledge, first thing first is always go to the monthly time frame to have an overview, to have the bigger picture of what exactly is happening in the market. So in this case, we'll be talking about GBPAUD. So looking at these charts, at least if you have some basic knowledge about forex, so whatever I'll be sharing now won't be so new to you. So looking at this trade here, as you can see, it's actually moving down. Then it's more like moving sideways. But is it really moving sideways? What should be our bias going to this trade? So I'm going to count. There are steps I'm going to count. So anytime you want to enter a trade, you will be able to know if it's on an uptrend or a downtrend. So yeah, let's count the movement. Let's count the wave. And also, it's important to know that anytime you are looking at the forex charts like this is candlestick, by the way. So at times, if I'm confused, I'm not really sure of what the movement is saying, I go to the line charts. So let's see the line charts. As you can see here, this is showing more edges. It's easier to interpret as I'm talking about this particular pair. So as you can see here, we saw up move, that is up, down, up, down. Then we saw a massive pullback. So this is just a pullback at this stage here where I'm pointing at here. Then we saw that the price moves down again. Then we notice that it fails to meet up with the previous down. So it moves up again. That is, as you can see, up, movement, down, up, down, sideways, up, down, up. Then the waves keep moving. So we notice that we have a downward movement here, we have another downward movement here, we have another downward movement here. So it's obvious that we are saying higher lows. That is higher lows. It means we are moving up. It's not giving us lower low, it's giving us higher low. Let's go back to the candlestick chart pattern. So as you can see here, we are seeing higher lows. Then is the most important thing that strikes me is that there's what we call, if you want to trade, as in I will still go into that later on. If you want to spot reversal pattern, we have the double top, the double bottom, and then we also have the head and shoulder. So in this case, we have a chart pattern, which is the head and shoulder. Where is the head and shoulder? This exactly is where we have the head and shoulder. So to see a clearer view, I'm going to move down to the weekly time frame. Let's go to the weekly time frame. So as you can see here, we can see that the head and shoulder is more obvious here. Let me point it out to us to see. This is one shoulder, that is the left shoulder. This is the head, as you can see here. Then we have the second shoulder here. So automatically we have a bias. We are actually on the uptrend. We are on the uptrend. So in this case, on GBPAUD, to trade like a professional, as I said earlier, whatever you'll be looking at on GBPAUD should be buy trade. Any sell trade should be ignored completely. Instead of you entering sell trade on GBPAUD, it's better for you to just go elsewhere. Go and look some other pairs. So on this pair, we are only focused on buy trades. Just buy anything aside buy, we move on. So another thing that is interesting is that going forward here, going to the future after leaving this place here, you can see that we have low, high, higher low, high. We have another higher low. This is another low here. Another low here. Then presently there's another high. There's a higher high. But before we get to this place, I'm going to show us some replay, so I'll be able to tell you exactly what I saw before I entered this trade. Then just to tell you where exactly I entered the trade here, exactly this is where I entered the trade. So I'm going to tell you exactly the thought process why I decided to enter this buy trade here. So let me close out all these drawings I have on my screen here. Okay, let's just leave it for now. So guys, looking at the recent period here, you can see that there is kind of sideways movement here. So what do? Let's go back to the monthly time frame. I want to show you exactly how I approach this trade. Let me close all this out. So here you can see that we have a massive sideways movement. How long do we have this sideways movement here? Let's count the number of this monthly time frame, by the way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So for 1 year, we have the sideways movement of GBPAUD for 1 good year. So based on my experience on forex trading, after this massive sideways movement, the next thing is going up. It's more like a flag pattern here. As you can see, upward movement, then the sideways movement, that is the flag pattern, then we are going up. So just to tell you what I'm expecting before I told you how I entered the trade, I'm expecting my first take profit should be around this place, and my second take profit, that is the overall, should be around here. So the movement from here to here is about 2000 pips, guys. It's 2000 pips. presently I'm running on about 250 pips in profits from where I entered here. Let me go to the weekly time frame, go to the daily time frame. So to tell you guys, I entered on a 4-hour time frame. I'll show you the exact place I entered the trade. I entered here, exactly this point here. But let me take you to what I saw and how I approached the market, what exactly I was looking at before I entered the trade. So another thing that is interesting is that we have one head and shoulder pattern here. This is another massive head and shoulder pattern. So this is like an extra confirmation that yes, we are actually moving to the upside. No going back, we are going up. Of course, there is no 100% guarantee in forex trading, but before we enter any trade, we always do our due diligence, as in we have an hedge, so we have higher probability of making profits. So this is another head and shoulder, as I said earlier. Let me just point it out to you guys. This is one. This is the left shoulder. This is the head. While this is the second shoulder, that is the left head, right shoulder. So that is established already. So you can see the steps I'm taking. I'm taking my time to show you exactly what I saw. So on this channel, just to tell you again that if you really want to seek knowledge, I'm not here to show you fast cars, expensive cars, mansions, or whatever you see on outside within the forex market, because I know that most people are actually interested in seeing flashy things, luxury things. But here I'll be showing you exactly how it is, how to actually make money. I'm not here to show any lifestyle, whatever, with you guys. So let me just show you a replay so you understand exactly how I entered this trade. So guys, let me cut. Okay, let me just cut it somewhere here. So guys, I took this trade back to April 2024. That is about 3-4 months ago. So at this present time, I'm aware that this trade is going up, but I'm here to see a good reason to enter the trade. Why? Because there's no chart pattern. Also guys, let me point out that anytime I want to enter a trade now, as in you can see that I went back in time already. So I'll first focus on having a good zone. So aside having a good zone, I'm also going to look at my Fibonacci level. So I trade looking at 61.8 fib level and 50% fib level. So whichever I have within my killer zone, that is my zone, then that's what I'll be going for. So presently here, I have an important zone here. Let's go to the monthly. Okay, look, this is one zone here. We have a zone here. As you can see, let's go to the line chart so you understand better. You can see that this is a zone here. This is a key zone here. We have support, resistance, turn support here. So I'll be drawing a zone here because I'm looking at, as I said earlier, my only thought is to look for buy trade, nothing matters. So for you to know how long it takes me to enter a trade, it takes me months, weeks before I enter any trade. So let me point out the zone here. This is my key zone. So I'm waiting forward for the price to get back to this level or getting back to this level. So it depends. But since, okay, let me go to this, going back in time. We have important zone. I have 1 year, I have 1 year. So let me just go to the most recent zone this year. Then I have to wait until I see a pattern formation within that zone. So the most likely pattern I'm going to get within this region is obviously head and shoulder. I have downward where I have another lower low here. So it's either I see head and shoulder pattern. It's either I see something like this, or I see double bottom. As I said, I always look at pattern within my zone. So prospecting, looking towards the future, I'm waiting if I can get double bottom or head and shoulder before I can enter this trade. And if I don't see either of the two, I don't bother entering this trade. So I have my zone here. So I keep waiting. Let's assume I'm waiting since April 2024. Let me play it. You can see this is 1 week. This is another week. Let me pause it. But still yet, I'm still waiting because I'm yet to see a pattern. As you can see here, okay, at this stage it's looking like it's about forming head and shoulder, but I still don't know if it will go down here. But let's keep watching. As you can see, that is a struggle. It refused to break my killer zone. So let's keep watching. As you can see, it's still within my zone. Now I have to go back. I want to show you guys. Let me go back here. Let me go back here. It's too fast. So at this point now, as you can see that it's within my zone. So I'll go to the lower time frame. I'll first go to the daily time frame to see what it looks like. So as you can see here, this is my daily time frame. Also the Fibonacci level I spoke about earlier. Let me show you exactly what it looks like. So you pick the low and the high. Low, high here. Okay, let me just move on to, I'm going to show you how I enter the fib level later. So now I just go to the daily time frame. Let's wait. Okay, so now I don't just up into the trade here. No, I won't do that. I have to be sure I've seen a pattern. I have to be sure I've seen a pattern. So what do I do in this case? I draw my what's it called? My trend line here. So I will tell you exactly what. So at this stage here, let me play it. As you can see, it's still within my zone here. It's yet to get to my counter trend. It's still there. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. So if you want to enter this trade now, I didn't enter at this period yet, but it has been established that okay, head and shoulder pattern has been formed. If you want to enter this trade, if you want to enter aggressively, your entry should be here immediately after breaking out from the counter trade, and your stop loss should be here. But if you want to enter more conservatively, that is better, in this case it's better you enter conservatively, so you are sure that your stop loss won't be taken. However, your profit margin will be low. So assuming you enter here, I didn't enter yet because the stop loss is too wide for me. So assuming you enter here at this point here, your take for profit will be within your win to risk ratio, your risk to reward ratio will be 1.42, which is low. But if you want to enter aggressively, yeah, it will be 1 to 3.27, which is way better. But at this stage, I'm yet to enter the trade. So let's just keep going. You can see that fear of missing out is there already. Like, wow, I've missed out on this trade. But as I said, if I don't see what I'm looking for, as in getting a good risk to reward, I won't enter the trade. So at this stage, I'm still waiting. I didn't enter the trade, so it's better not to enter any trade than losing a trade, because my money is on the line at this stage, so I won't enter trade prematurely. So at this stage, is either I look at another pair or I still hope that okay, probably I might still get an entry. So let me play. Yeah, you can see that okay, it's coming down. It's looking as if I can get an entry after all. Okay, so at this stage here, I now draw my fib level. I draw my fib level from here to here. So it's like this fib I'm getting now is fib within a fib. Yes, I can draw my fib from here. Since I'm looking for a tight entry now, I can as well draw my fib from here to here. See, we have higher high already. This high is higher than the previous high, and this is a low. So now as you can see here, this is perfect, exactly on 61.8% fib level. At this stage, I'll go to my daily time frame. Also, this is my daily time frame. Also, it is very important to know that we've gone past this level. So the most recent key level now is here. How do I get that? Let me go to the line time frame, to the line chart, so you will be able to understand better. As you can see here, this is a key zone. You can see 1, 2, 3. So this level is very important. So I'll now move my zone to this level. So this is where I'm looking at now to enter a trade. So I'm taking my time to explain to you guys exactly what I saw. So this trade actually took me several weeks before I entered. As you can see, it took me several weeks. So going to the daily time frame now, as you can see here, this is the daily time frame. You can see sideways movements. Yeah. Let me close out my drawings, since I've shown you what exactly I'm looking at. So this is the zone I'm looking at now. Another thing again is, before entering any trade within my key level, you remember that initially my level was here, then I waited until I saw double bottom, but I still didn't enter because the what's it called, the stop loss is too wide. So that's why I didn't enter here. So I have to wait again if I can see reversal pattern within this zone. So this is another stage of waiting. So let me just play it. You can see how much plan I put into my trading. So you can see here now it's not looking like I'm going to see a double bottom. within this zone, but I still won't lose hope. So let me see if I can see, if I don't see double bottom, then I'll be looking towards head and shoulder. So let's see if I'm going to get my head and shoulder. As you can see here, okay, it's not looking like you can see head and shoulder. As you can see here, see, this is one shoulder here. It's still an absorption anyway. I'm not sure yet. I'm still waiting. So as you can see here, this is now looking like it's looking like head and shoulder. I'm not sure yet. Let's keep waiting. Okay, let's keep waiting. Okay, now let me pause, guys. It's not looking like exactly what I've been waiting for forever. See, head and shoulder. So I have another head and shoulder here. So I'm now alert because this is my key zone, and I also have my pattern. Also, I have my fib level here. So I have 3 confluences here. I have 3 reasons why I should enter this buy trade. 3 good reasons. My fib is here, my zone is here, my reversal chart pattern is here. So guys, I have nothing to wait for again than to just take my risk. If my head and shoulder completes, it's yet to complete, but I have it here already. So for me to enter this trade, the next thing is to draw my counter trend line. This is my counter trend line. So anytime I want to enter a trade like that, I focus on the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame. So depending on where I saw momentum, or when I saw as in strength within my candlestick. So now I'm fully alert on this day here. This is 2nd of September 2024. I'm very alert. So I'll be fluctuating between the 4-hour and the daily time frame now. So let's go to the 4-hour, because I'm hoping that I'm going to see a breakout from my counter trade. Okay, so guys, it has happened. So this is counter trade I drew from you can see here, this is the counter trade. So immediately I saw a breakout of my counter trade, and my head and shoulder has been completed. There is nothing stopping me from entering this trade again, as in nothing. So immediately I saw this, I did my calculation and ready to enter the trade right away. So it's time to risk, guys. So luckily for me, at this stage here, I was not on my system then. So I didn't enter here. This is exactly where I entered. When this, as in this small pullback here. So I entered this trade here. I'm going to show you the screen of my, as in what is currently happening. I moved my stop loss to this level here, as you can see, guys, and my take profits, my first take profits will be here. As I said earlier, it will be here, while the second will be way up here. So guys, let's go back. I'm going to share the screen of this trade here. As you can see here, this is aggressively moving. This is exactly where I am at the moment. That is exactly where I am. I entered here. The trade is currently here. So as we speak, I'm presently in in about 250 pips in profits, and that is 1.42 to risk reward. So I'll be leaving this trade for some weeks, or probably for some months, depending on. I'll be coming on here to share with you guys how I'll be managing the trade. So this is where I enter, and it's very important to know that whenever you enter a trade like that, just close your system and just forget about it. As in, have it at the back of my mind that whatever I'm risking is out of my balance. So on this trade, I risk 2% on this trade. So trading on 100,000 USD account means my balance is now $98,000 USD. So I have it in my mind that I have sacrificed the 2% already. So that mind shift will be like a guide for me not to be too emotional about what is coming. So I just have it at the back of my mind that I've lost 2% already. So let's assume you are always checking your charts, which is what most people are doing. See, this is 4-hour time frame. By the time you see any struggling of movements here, you'll be scared that is it coming down again or not. But if you are not looking at your trade, you are not looking at your charts, you will be free from all this manipulation that is about happening. So just forget about any checking of charts. Anytime you are on a trade, just put your mind off the trade. So as I said earlier, I'll be leaving this trade for some couple of weeks, or probably for some months, as you can see here. So overall, I'm looking at over 2,000 pips on this trade, guys. Yeah, 2,000 pips. That is what I'm looking at. But it's going to take several months, guys. So presently, as I said, we are in September. Looking back in time here, we saw that just to have an idea, or it depends. If I should see any red candle here, monthly red candle, I might just exit this trade earlier. If I should see massive red candle here, but I'll be coming on here to give you the updates. So roughly, let's say I'll be on this trade for like 4 months. Looking back in time here, you saw that from here just move sideways. This is 1 month, another month, another month. So it took like 4 months. Looking back in time to get to this point here. So the minimum I'll be looking at is probably 3-4 months, which will be by November, December. That is if the trade will be staying that long. So guys, so that is all for now for GBPAUD trade. So just know that this approach is very, very peace loving. Let me put it that way. You don't have to stress yourself so much checking your system every day, every minute, every hour. You trade with peace of mind, and you are also risking minimal. On this trade now, risking 2%. If I should wait for the complete movement, 2% will be giving me 26%. That is if, but depending on what happens, I might leave earlier, but I'm not expecting anything less than 5, 6, 7% on this trade, which is very, very good. Now let's compare this approach to the banks or to the financial institutions. Most banks don't give more than 4 or 5% if you fix your money. So now imagine you are seeing 6, 7, 8%. It means that on the long run, you start seeing investors approaching you because you are trading like a professional. You're not just dropping in and out of trades. You are trading with common sense. So that is it for this trade, guys. And as I said earlier, I'm not here to show any flashy lifestyle. I'm not here to show a mansion. I'm not here to show cars or what have you. I'm here to just share my knowledge with you guys. So I urge you to follow, share, like, turn on the post notification bell so whenever I upload any video you'll be the first to know. So thank you guys for watching till the end, and I'm going to see you on the next episode of Forex Focus. Thank you guys.